It looks like you're doing some research on Dallas apartments, and if you're looking for a property that's not going to break the bank, as well as being just 5 minutes from the Dallas skyline, then you're going to want to check out this video. I'm going to be covering all the floor plans, the amenities, pricing, incentives, the elevators, parking, dog park, etc. And if it's your first time swinging by the channel, welcome. My name's Lucas. I'm a realtor here in Dallas, and every single day I've got people blowing me up like you and 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 you, buying condos and renting apartments all over the city. So if you have any questions about anything that I cover, feel free to drop me a line. All of my information is below in the description, and I'd be more than happy to help answer any questions that you might have. So without any further ado, let's go check out the Margaret. So the first thing I want to cover is the layout for this property because it's more of a compound. You've got 4 separate buildings that are all being built in phases, and when all 4 buildings are done, you will have 929 units consisting of studios, 1 beds and 2 beds, and building 1 and 2 are already done and took move-ins in 2025. While buildings 3 and 4 are still under construction, it won't be completed until later this year. And as a reminder, we are in Trinity Groves, of which is its own neighborhood and is literally a 3-minute drive from downtown Dallas and has some of the most affordable rent prices I've ever seen. So building 1 and 2 is where the bulk of the amenities are going to be, of which I'll be covering all of them. So if you want to skip to those, then feel free to skip ahead as this video is in chapters. We've got the pool here on the sky deck of building 1 along with a lounge, and then the gym is on the ground within building 1 along with some co-working spaces in building 2, a dog park. You've got several layers of parking. Some of the buildings will have different color schemes, finish outs, and different floor plan styles like lofts, for example, and we are going to cover all of it. And one thing I wanted to point out in the lobby is the complimentary coffee and the convenience store, of which is tucked behind the leasing office. This is typically more of a high-rise feature, and with Margaret being a mid-rise, I thought it was cool to see that they gave you a little bonus amenity here. And then as far as parking, guest parking will have roughly 20 spots per building on the first level, as well as street parking here. And then for resident parking, each building will have its own parking structure with 6 levels total, and then buildings 3 and 4, once those are completed, will share their own parking garage, of which each garage is guarded with an automatic gate and stocked with EV chargers. And now moving over to the floor plans, one thing I'd like to verbalize before jumping into this A2 1-bedroom. The studios are some of the most affordable floor plans I've been able to find, specifically in newer buildings in the Dallas area. So some of them actually go for $800 to $900 a month after incentives at a whopping 380 square feet. So basically a Cracker Jack box, and they are all leased up, but they will soon be available again once they open up the other 2 buildings, as well as when folks decide to move out of the finished studios. So back to the A2 here, you'll see hardwood in the kitchen, living room, bedroom, the study, the bathroom, and closet, which is very unique. I was surprised that they didn't put carpet in here because we are on the first floor, which will be the case for any of the units on the first floor. So units on all other floors will have carpet in the bedrooms. And this is the gray and white color scheme. Each color scheme is executed a little bit differently in each building, so take note of that. So all in all, not bad for $2,000. I like that you get a little bonus room as well as plenty of light in the living room. Next up is our B21, which is a big boy compared to some of the other 2 bedrooms at a whopping 1,155 square feet. So you'll notice that these windows do open for fresh air. Unfortunately, no balcony on this one, and then good old carpet in the bedrooms. And you'll also notice at the end that there is no washer and dryer in the utility room, and they will be there on move-in day, as all the units here will in fact come with in-unit washer and dryer. And then one other note, something I've noticed coming here over the past couple years is that the majority of the refrigerators do have ice makers, but oftentimes do not have water dispensers. So make sure to take note of that, as it might be a good idea to get a Brita filter or to make sure you've always got a fresh case of water. Just a quick disclaimer, if you are getting any value whatsoever from this video, then you got to do this thing, just like all of these people are doing. And they're doing it for one reason. Every building has a public promotion or incentive. Because I have relationships with all these buildings, depending on your timeline, floor plan, and budget, there's a strong chance that I could get you a deeper incentive, of which can help make your living situation just a little more affordable, because the buildings actually incentivize me to bring new residents through the door. So it's not like you'd be cutting me a check for my services. That's being taken care of by the building. So it's absolutely no sweat to go ahead and reach out. And if you do decide to reach out, I promise that I will do absolutely the best that I can for you. I'll tell you why I like the gym. You actually get a loose barbell, which I thought was cool. 99.99999% of Dallas buildings in this price point do not have loose barbells. It's just too much of a liability. It's just too expensive. And on top of that, you also get pre-loaded barbells, which is off on the rack, off to the side. And then dumbbells that go up to 70, really big windows, and cardio equipment for days. And y'all know I'm a huge gym critic when it comes to these buildings, and this one I'd have to give a solid 9 out of 10. Next up is the WeWork additional co-working space, because you can also work at the lounge near the pool in building 1, which is in the very next chapter. But this space is just more work from home friendly with the private offices and conference room, but it closes at 6 p.m. So it's actually the only building that I know of in the city that has partnered with WeWork. So I wanted to make sure that we highlighted this for y'all. I also wanted to make sure to highlight the dog park, which is humongous. Right here underneath the bridge off to the side of the property line, you've got a gravel pathway which leads to the fenced-in dog park that has a gate. Nothing too crazy out here, no turf or doggy jungle gym, just some dirt, mulch, and bags for you to pick up after your friends. That is going to wrap us up here at the Margaret at Riverfront. And after watching the video, you're probably thinking of one of two things. The first thing could be, okay, I'm cool with the neighborhood. I love the pricing. I love the building. I'm ready to apply. Feel free to drop me a line. That way we can capture the best promo as well as get you in touch with the right people. Second thing you might be thinking is, okay, Lucas, cool building. I'm not sure about the area, because maybe you do like the building, but you don't like the area. But maybe you like the area, but you're just not a fan of the building. If that's the case, feel free to check out this playlist, because I have vlogged just about every apartment here in the Dallas area, of which will be helpful if you're doing some more research. So with that, y'all stay safe, y'all stay out of trouble, and we'll catch you in the next video. Y'all be good.